What are the three things God wants us to do? First, love God. Second, love others. Third, follow Jesus. Love God. Jesus said, "You shall love the Lord your God with all your heart and with all your soul and with all your mind." Matthew 22:37. Matthew 22:37 is a verse from the New Testament of the Bible, in which Jesus is teaching the importance of loving God. The verse states, "And he said to him, You shall love the Lord your God with all your heart and with all your soul and with all your mind." This verse, often referred to as the Great Commandment, is considered by many to be the foundation of all Christian morality and ethics. It is a summary of the first and greatest commandment in the law of Moses, which is found in Deuteronomy 6:5. In this verse, Jesus is emphasizing the importance of loving God with one's entire being, heart, soul, and mind. He is teaching that true love for God involves not only emotional and spiritual devotion, but also an intellectual commitment to understanding and obeying God's will. This verse is often interpreted as a call to love God with all of one's strength, and to prioritize God above all other things in one's life. Love others. Jesus also said, "You shall love your neighbor as yourself." Matthew 22:39. Matthew 22:39 is a verse from the New Testament of the Bible, in which Jesus is teaching the importance of loving others. The verse states, "And a second is like it, you shall love your neighbor as yourself." This verse, often referred to as the Great Commandment, is a summary of the second commandment in the law of Moses, which is found in Leviticus 19:18. In this verse, Jesus is emphasizing the importance of loving others, particularly one's neighbor, as one would love oneself. He is teaching that true love for others involves treating others with the same kindness, compassion, and respect that we would want for ourselves. This verse is often interpreted as a call to love others, to be compassionate, to show empathy, and to be selfless. It is a call to actively seek the well-being of others. This verse is often seen as a complement to the first commandment to love God, as it is believed that true love for God will be reflected in one's love for others. Follow Jesus. Jesus said, "If anyone would come after me, let him deny himself and take up his cross and follow me." Matthew 16:24. Matthew 16:24 is a verse from the New Testament of the Bible in which Jesus is talking to his disciples about the cost of following him. The verse states, "Then Jesus said to his disciples, If anyone would come after me, let him deny himself and take up his cross and follow me." In this verse, Jesus is asking his disciples to make a commitment to follow him. And in doing so, to be willing to deny themselves and to accept the hardships and suffering that may come with being one of his followers. The cross that Jesus is referring to is a symbol of the persecution and suffering that the early Christians would face. This verse is often interpreted as a call to self-sacrifice and a willingness to put the needs of others before our own. It is also seen as a call to take up one's own personal cross and follow Jesus, no matter the cost. It is an invitation to embrace the teachings of Jesus, and to put it into practice, even if it may lead to persecution and suffering. It is worth noting that this verse is often considered as a call to commitment and a demonstration of a deep love and trust in Jesus, as well as an invitation to join Jesus on his mission and become his disciple. It is a call to be a true follower of Jesus, to believe in him, and to follow him wherever he leads. It is worth noting that these three things are not exhaustive, but they are fundamental aspects of the Christian faith that are found throughout the Bible. If you want to know about biblical knowledge, then subscribe this channel. Thanks for watching.